We're engaged in the program of 60 Days In with the full intent of bettering our detention center. I do not think that this is going to be a walk in the park for the participants. It's going to be a tough road, and that's why we need to meet with them and make sure they're prepared.
Now, we can tell them all day long what to expect, what they're going to see, but the reality of it is we can't prepare someone for coming into this jail. We can't prepare you for what you'll see on a day-to-day basis, what you'll feel mentally, emotionally, and how it will tear your body apart physically. You can't prepare for something like that. What's your number one job?
Stay safe.
Stay safe. We gave you a mission, but your number one job is to be safe and don't get hurt. You're gonna be with us for 60 days. How you carry yourself right when you walk in the door is what's gonna determine how your 60 days are gonna be. So be careful what you do, what you say, and how you carry yourself. Know your story, stick to your story, don't deviate from the story that they gave you. Because if you start pulling back, they're gonna identify you, they're gonna pull you into cell. I don't care how many cameras they are, they don't care. This is a dangerous place to be. What I'm gonna do is show you some actual hard contraband that's came out of the jail. And some of the stuff you're gonna ask, how in the heck did it get in the facility? Piece of metal that came off a door slide. How do you think that would feel going through you?
Not good.
Not good. So if you've got a lot of arrogance and stuff like that in your system, you might want to think about it before you start popping off to people. These right here was from a carving board in our kitchen. Hurt going in, right? The worst thing about these is when they go in, they break them off inside of you. That's when the problem starts. Another piece of a railing that can go in you real simple. This right here is just a DVD. Not much, right? Feel the edge of it. That'll cut you quicker than a razor will. Plexiglass. These are things that y'all are gonna be around. I cannot stress enough, if you're arrogant and you think this is gonna be a walk in the park, you might wanna check yourself at the door, okay? Because they will mess with you. They will make your life a living hell. These guys, again, do this for a living. And believe me, they're good at it. So be careful out there. I don't want to really scare them. I just want to make them aware of what the situation they're going into. Because again, if I scare them right in the beginning, I'm going to set them up for failure and they're not even going to make it past the booking process.
It's our overall goal to not only make our facility safe for us, but to make it safe for the inmates as well, to make it safe for all. And I think that this is definitely going to be a great step and a big piece of the puzzle for us to be able to be as well as we can be. So for that, we're appreciative.
See that toothpaste dry that out. You gotta start using something suitable for your skin. What you be using?
Best I found, you may not believe it, Summer's Eve.
The medicine? Yeah, I swear to God.
Damn, word, man.
Good. Going cool, got some of it.
Yeah, you good. My head's over here.
I got a couple of people I'm cool with.
Where does hydro come from?
My roommate, the guy's on more drugs than Whitney Houston.
Hydro, the weed, hydro. Let me have some of that. Bring some, I got a couple of that, man.
So they rolled up a synthetic blunt.
See, look, you scared the words.
I kind of sat there for a minute, kind of watch it, kind of like get that full experience. What they do is they dip it in coffee first. I was like kind of nervous because like, damn, this is on camera. They're gonna see it. I don't want to be involved.
They got
a light. We got a light. You know where you get a light from?
No, we don't.
These guys might know. They're always.
Ask them. Go get it. Hey, go to that last cell on this wall.
Last cell on this wall?
Yeah, they know smoking hell.
My whole thought process was like, if I'm gonna blend in, I have to do it. Like, I have to. So if you walk down my hall, at the very end, there's 2 cells down there. There's no camera or mic. And the guy on the other side of the door wasn't too friendly. They don't talk to me. They won't look at me. You know what I mean? These guys, no respect for me whatsoever.
He coming.
He ain't finna smoke with us.
No, he's gonna come bring you the light. I don't think he trusts me.
Hit you. So you would sleep. I appreciate it, bro. Go walk home. Yeah.
I tried to play the street. It's just not me.
I just fired it up, man.
But I'm here undercover. There's no backing out, so I'm just kind of roll with the punches at this point.
They gave me some Claritin, and they was like, "That's what give me some Claritin. That's about all we can do." I'm in there sneezing, coughing.
So there's full-on mold all over you guys' hands.
Yes. Yeah. It is. Yep. Yes.
Yesterday, she got a nasty ass sheet. They gave her nasty sheet. Nasty stuff. Not even fit. Nasty.
Tiffany is my roommate, but this is how our cell looks. So it's bad. She has a heart of gold if she likes you. I love her to death. She's helped me acclimate and learn a lot of things that I've learned. It's tight. We're always locked in here. Sometimes I say at the most 20 hours out of a day. Yeah. Our toilet is not likable. We have live cockroaches coming from underneath the toilet. We've killed like a couple of them.
That's not good.
No, that's not good at all. So.
This isn't all from you?
No, this comes from people that's been in here, and I've got different people that's colored different things, and I've just left it and hung it up as I went. The grand theme of in here. Clothesline.
What's the view out the window? What do you see out there?
I got a view of mountains. You can get a look. Oh, I see my mountains the size of that basketball goal right there. That basketball court.
Oh, that's the men over there?
Yeah, that's the man.
They just stay right there staring over here the whole time?
Yeah, they're standing over there, waving over here. But other than, this is our little hellhole. It's pretty tight. I think that Tiffany is feared by a lot of people in the facility because of her size, her attitude. You know, she's about that life. You wanna try? You don't like some tape? I like Tiffany. I think if I had a different roommate, my time would be different. Because she trusts me, other people trust me.
All phone calls are subject to monitoring and recording. You have 5 minutes available for this call.
So I was on the phone with my mom, and this older guy came up to me and tapped me on the shoulder, which I thought was super rude. And he was like, "Hey, let me get a phone call." Surely this guy didn't just blatantly ask me for a phone call while I'm on the phone. And so I tried to deflect it, and I was like, well, hold on, let me finish my conversation with my mom.
Somebody's trying to borrow money already?
Yeah, but it's too early for that.
I thought he would just go away. He sat down and waited for like 5 minutes for me to get off the phone with my mom.
I'll just keep calling through you, I guess, or he can, especially.
And then my mom was on the phone. She's like, you better not be letting anybody use your money, blah, blah, blah.
All right, well, I'll talk to you later. Love you.
Mom heard you asking for money
I knew in my head, I was like, I cannot let this guy use my phone right now. That's a horrible, horrible precedent to set if I start letting people use my phone and my money. So I was never gonna let him use it. I was more nervous about how to handle it in the best way. It was never a hard decision of whether to like let him use it or not.
Come on, man, it's just 1 minute.
No, I know. She's the one who put the money on the card, so I can't be disrespecting her like that.
You use our car as long as you want.
I hear you, man.
All right, man.
Moochers, man. Everybody in here is a mooch. I was just like, sorry, and he was like, man, you or something. I was like, okay, me then. You're not getting a phone call. Like. Sometimes it's just easier to kind of let that happen. But I'm proud of myself, yeah. Because I stood up for myself and it wasn't easy. So I definitely feel like I'm like holding my own.
I was getting ready to get a soda and I was like, I see spider webs. Okay, this ain't gonna work. There's a big ass spider up here in this window. Oh my God, Jesus Lord. Okay, I am deathly afraid of spiders. Oh my God. Deathly afraid of them. I had one at home and I made my dad drive to my house to kill the spider. What the Here. Tiffany was asleep. She was like, here's my shoe. And I'm like, that's not helpful. Girl, he's in the crevice. I can't even get to him. What the Oh. Oh, he is big. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't.
Oh my God, Kitty.
There's a big ass spider in there. I'm like allergic to spiders. There was a sergeant in there and he was like, I'm not about to get up on that bed. I don't know if you can get him. He's in the window still. Spiders.
Shit.
He's in that crack. And I don't know if y'all have bug spray.
I got no bug spray.
Oh, Lord.
Pepper spray to spider.
You don't want to do that, I'll empty this whole cell.
I'm like allergic to spiders.
You want to come up here and get it?
You mind?
Don't do your thing.
So another inmate came and tried to kill the spider. I don't know if he crawled back in there.
I see the web.
You see it? Yeah, he.
So,
Oh, did you get it?
I got something.
Oh my, oh Jesus.
I got the web down, but there I don't see no spot.
Oh God. Oh God, I ain't gonna be able to sleep. I was like, I'm just not gonna sleep. So I sat down and I was like, okay, I'm gonna pray. My roommate was going through heroin withdrawal. Tiffany was snoring. We have the spider. I really wanted to tap out then. I was like, I'm done. I can't do it. I just started thinking, I started praying. I was like, what are you here for? Why are you here? And I said, I can't do anything about her going through this heroin withdrawal, but I can do something about that spider. So I got in my superwoman mode. I was like, okay, how can I do this? Let me put my cape on. Let me figure out how I can do this. I wonder if I can seal it. I went and got some toothpaste, and I sealed up, because it's a big crack, and I sealed up the crack. So it's like, I tried to kill it, I sealed it in, I'm still sitting here, I felt empowered. I'm like, I've overcome one of my fears. I was ready to tap out, because it was too much going on, but I conquered it and I stayed. But it was very scary. That's the way to keep the damn bugs out of here. Feels good.
Show you how we eat. Best jailhouse snack ever. Do what? You take the honey buns, cheesecake, cereal, mash them out, and wrap it up. You get the first bite. Last time I'm a certified chef on the street. All right, so this is how you start all right here, you know what I'm saying? You got your strawberry cheese Danish, your cheesecake, another Danish, a honey bun, and put peanut butter between all this stuff. You got your cookies right here. This is how you make a cookie dough. You know what I'm saying? Best way to crush it down is on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody get to eat like this, you know what I'm saying?
It's just amazing some of the ingenuity that the guys have in here. I mean, they can turn nothing into something in just a second.
Oh, that's my mash. Mash the Fruit Loops down. Do it good.
It's so neat, the things you see here. Like, it's talent. I mean, it really is.
Just a little bit of these chocolate chip cookies. And he's gonna make some dough. The water gonna make the dough. That chunk's too big.
These guys get real creative. You know, being locked up, you find a lot of creative things to do.
You don't need much more. That's my narrator right there. Keep going, my guy. See the transformation. See the world to learn something being incarcerated. Get your honey bun, place it on top.
It's colorful.
Tastes colorful too.
Y'all never seen like that before?
Cheese angels. There's a cheesecake right here, you know what I'm saying, crumbling up. Don't judge me. Ooh. Like that. Now this is where your hands come into play right here.
I'm a certified chef. I love to cook. I love what I do. I know a lot of people eat with their eyes, so I'm all into my work, dressing my food.
That's my life. I'm gonna get the third bite right here. I'm gonna show you how to walk. There's a walk right there. Even though it's fruity, you know what I'm saying? You add peanut butter to it. Peanut butter protein. You know what I'm saying? When I work out, so I need that protein. It sticks to your bones.
All right, thank you.
Hi.
Hey, Shanice.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Wonderful. How are you gentlemen doing?
Good.
I would say it's been a long time, but it hasn't been that long.
No.
How do you feel?
I feel better now that I'm out because I trust myself, and I've already had some healing since being out because I take my health serious more so than people did in there. So I feel great.
I felt that you was in it for the rest of the duration and everything was going to be good. And then next thing I know, I hear you're tapping out and it just, so I was wondering what happened.
Several things. One, I'm the type of person when I go into a situation, I always try to find the positive. I don't think about the negative. So when I started this journey, even though I know it's jail, I just figured there would be some aspects of this jail and this situation that would go well. You know, whether it was the booking, whether it was the kitchen, whether it was the medical, whether it was the COs, all aspects were horrible. From me being given bloody sheets and a bloody mat to, you know, my feet situation, I went to medical. They told me they were gonna do something. A whole 7 days went by. I didn't hear anything. I started thinking about 85% of the time I was approved for a gluten-free meal. I didn't get gluten-free. It was almost a joke. So when I just started really thinking about every aspect that I've dealt with, it wasn't a great experience.
But as far as correctional officers are concerned, was there anything that occurred that you noticed that wasn't standard or wasn't correct or?
Yeah, for the most part, if I had to give the COs a grade, they would get an F-. They treated us horribly.
So what grade would you give the inmates?
You know what? I would tell you this. Some of the inmates, I would give them an F-. They treat us like animals because some of the inmates act like animals, and I saw that.
Not saying that the inmates are wrong or the officer's wrong. I think they're both wrong at times. And like I said, it's not a perfect world. I mean, it is jail. It's a bad place to be. So it's a tough job for $11.99 an hour. It is. And I know we make mistakes, but I think it's a two-way street.
If you were the new sheriff, what would you do? And I know you could spend probably an hour on that, but if you had to pick out the number one issue.
I would say better training for the COs, maybe even better pay so you can attract better quality people. Like the commissary, it's not geared towards women. I can't buy panties. I had to buy boxers. I can't buy a sports bra. I was gonna get a thermal to sleep in. The thermals are size extra large to 5X. That caters to the men, not the women. You know, there's 6 showers in there. There's only 3 working. We have 130 to 150 women trying to take a shower in a 2-hour time. So there are several things that we're pissed off about. And I was pissed off about while I was in there.
I will tell you, I wouldn't have went into a jail and stayed, but we certainly want to grow from this. As he said, it will never be perfect. As you said, it'll never be perfect, but we can learn and we can move forward and we can try to make it better. I appreciate what you have learned and shared with us. I want to give you a challenge going, sort of you can reflect on, like a token of our appreciation for what you have provided us with.
I appreciate you even wanting to do this.
Well, thank you, Shanice. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Safe trip.
Thank you so much.
This place is, if somebody would have told me the stories that I've experienced, I would have been thinking like, oh, you're fabricating a little bit, you're exaggerating. It's for real. It's real life. That bathroom, those showers, if I was to own a pet shelter and the authorities were to come in and see me bathing my animals in that pet shelter, I would be in jail.
The showers are so disgusting. The smell is disgusting. It's so dirty.
Grotesque. I have to use that word because it's beyond disgusting. I can't even wash my feet.
Yeah, they definitely need to power wash that at least once a month. At
Yes.
least. Yeah.
I mean, come on now. Somebody got to take a stand for us.
Right. I'll do it.
As a trustee, it's put me in a place where I can keep the place clean.
Here's the rag.
I'm just trying to help, you know.
That shower is filthy. It's gross.
We have black mold growing in our showers.
You see mold. It's the worst place on earth.
I believe in excellence in everything that I do, so it doesn't matter what it is, from cleaning a toilet to just, you know, running a company. I just feel like if you're nominated to do that, then you need to do the best that you can, and so that's my character. So he's gonna send us up some bleach, so we can spray the shower, and then he's gonna show me how to use the pressure washer. Do you remember what it looked like before?
Tell us.
Okay, so I've been in here for about 2 hours power washing. All of the grout lines were white with that kind of soap residue buildup and mold. It's like almost immaculate now. This is clean now. So yeah, I've done it for about 2.5 hours. Bleach it down and then spray and then bleach it and then spray. I'm gonna do the ceiling again and then hopefully we can paint like the rust parts. It's way better than it was. I mean, it was so gross that I bathe in my room and I come out for razor day. It's so disgusting. If you guys would have come 15 minutes ago, I was like covered in mold and, oh, it's gross. And it smells so great. This is my masterpiece. I'm so proud.
I've been trying to act as a mentor to Justin with his wife and his son. He's not getting too much support from home. Justin's a family man, I'm a family man. I can relate to him 100%. And like, I found myself like wanting to, you know, go out of my way and help him. He's in need, and I feel like, honestly, I'm in a position to help him. If nothing else, mentally, I'll tell him what he needs to hear, and not necessarily what he wants to hear. I am completely worried about Justin. You know, he got heart. I definitely think he's a great guy. So I gave him phone time to talk to his girlfriend or fiance, just trying to help him because, you know, he's really trying. He really is trying. What's the verdict? We can get it back. So tell me exactly what she said. What you getting at?
She said that she was done.
As far as what?
We're not gonna live together. We're gonna take rings off. And like it's.
And you don't want to do that, right?
No, it scares me.
Are you happy with yourself right now?
No.
Okay. Are you mentally and physically, are you able to get yourself where you need to be by yourself?
No.
Okay. So with that being said, dude, you got to take care of your stop coming to jail, dude. But when it's all said and done, what do you want out of this?
The family that I never had.
We did a lot of talking, you know, a lot of bonding. I learned a lot from Justin as well as he learned from me. I didn't, by any means, did I think I would go to jail and make a friend. So that was a big deal.
Like, right now, I know what I've got to do. Yeah.
What is it?
I got to make things right. There's a movie.
With who? With who?
With not only Anna, not only Abel, not only my parents, myself, dude. If not.
Yeah, I was gonna think on Grace, but look, man.
Huh?
Y'all been talking about this. It's good, but you know, if y'all, I know it's off the topic. Mix a little calm with this.
What the?
Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. We'll come back to that.
Yeah, we'll come back. Yeah. Oh, put a pin on that.
Watch your head. Oh yeah. Some heat, bro. I feel like it's done a year.
Man, God. What we eating is what I want to know.
You guys hungry?
Yeah, yeah. I want some beer, everything. Fries, damn, yes. Man.
Oh man, it's real food for once, huh?
I know, man.
Been a minute.
Waitress.
Yeah, no doubt.
Let me get one of everything.
Questions for me?
Oh man.
I think we're ready.
Heck yeah. You got a bacon cheeseburger?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try the bacon cheeseburger and fries on the side, well done, with a grilled cheese sandwich. I'm gonna pack it in. Looks like you lost a couple pounds, man.
I guarantee I lost about 10, 12. Oh yeah.
Hey, you'll pick them back up easy though.
Like we're starting with today.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, man. Cheers to
Cheers to In-N-Out in one piece.
In-N-Out one piece, baby. In-N-Out one piece. What do you think? You think it was it what you expected? Was it worse? Was it better?
It was rough. It was getting used to, I guess, not being in control of anything, being locked down to a cell, and then that going through your mind, being away from family, friends.
Yeah.
So that was rough. It never got a whole lot easier. It just kind of passed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We just went through. It just,
it was like
it didn't stop. It's not gonna stop anyway.
Yeah.
It just passed by. Thank you very much. Thank you. I was really just like trying to.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, no.
That's real bacon. My bad. I didn't want to miss that moment.
Yeah, I forgot what it tastes like, right? Man, that was a hell of an experience, bro. One of the main things that kept me going was video visits and phone. You know,
that's key.
Yeah, that's like the two main things you got to look forward to. So if you take the two main things I got to look forward to, now we have an issue. You know, now we got major problems.
Yeah.
So it doesn't soften me up by any means, but I do have more. I will be more understanding moving forward in my career. How close were you to tapping out?
Honestly, we was a couple days in. Yeah, it was a couple days in, and I was having some back issues. You know, any kind of pain compounded with any kind of
intense environment.
Yes,
like you know, uncomfortable. You're nervous.
Oh, it was just.
You know, it's like No, I agree. I agree because this night was definitely hard for me. Like 100%. 2 days ago, just mentally, I don't know. Like it just came a point where I'm just like, yo, is this really worth me being away from my kids?
Yeah.
Is this really worth me being away from my family? Like, do I really want to do this, to continue this? I could just easily just tap out.
We kind of talked about that a couple of days ago too. I think we left that discussion kind of bounced off each other. And thought, you know what? Nah, we ain't going to. We're going to drive it through. We ain't tapping out, man. I'm like, hey, you know. So I kind of you pulled my spirits up, and I help pull your spirits up. And
100%. New friendship for life, in and out.
In and out.